Before the sun rises, a fortress on the Texas plains stirs to life. Its guardians move through corridors of quiet authority. His footsteps echo in a cavernous space, built for a singular, essential purpose.
Here, the very air is engineered. Temperature and humidity are controlled with religious devotion.
Sunlight will filter through bulletproof glass, but never touch the production floor directly.
Every movement is tracked. Every moment is documented. Nothing here goes unwitnessed. At 5 a.m., light cascades across the expanse, waking giants of precision. The day shift arrives through a gauntlet of security. Trust here is not given. It is earned and verified.
Maria Santos. 17 years of tenure. Of trust.
The handoff is a ritual of precision. Every machine status is verbally confirmed. Every batch is accounted for.
She moves with the ease of long practice. But today, like every day, carries the weight of essential work.
This is a cathedral of American manufacturing. A space divided for a singular, precise purpose.
His words are grounded, pragmatic. But underneath flows a current of profound pride.
Thomas Chen carries 23 years of responsibility in his step and in the data on his tablet.
Maria takes her position. She adjusts her tools and prepares her mind for the intense focus to come.
Around her, dozens of others settle into the orchestrated symphony of production.
Primary systems green.
Beginning production sequence in 2 minutes.
Outside, dawn breaks. But inside this fortress, the only clock that matters is the production schedule.
The countdown ends. And the daily miracle begins.
Technician Roberto Martinez follows the sacred checklist. Complacency is the enemy of precision.
It begins not with ink, but with a specialized fabric, engineered to survive. Sensors scan every inch. The tolerance for error is measured in microns. The printing plates are works of art, engraved with microscopic precision, locked into place with ceremonial care. The first impression is laid down, not of a portrait, but of a defensive web of lines.
An intricate, shimmering background, a first line of defense against replication.
Optical sensors monitor every sheet, making microscopic adjustments to maintain perfect consistency. Printed with magnetic ink, a hidden signature for machines to verify decades from now. James Wu watches the birth of identity. Each serial number is unique, a code that will never be repeated. The security thread is woven in, not applied, but made integral. Try to remove it, and you destroy the note itself.
Ultraviolet light reveals a secret constellation. Security fibers, scattered with mathematical randomness, glow with fierce intensity.
Patricia Chen watches for ghosts, for misalignments invisible to the naked eye.
Nothing is left to chance, not even the transport. Each sheet is cradled, protected. Maria observes the birth of value, the transformation of raw materials into a foundation of trust.
At her station, Maria Santos begins her ritual, preparing her eyes to see what machines cannot.
The assembly continues, steady, relentless, a river of potential value, printed at thousands of sheets per hour.
The first sheet arrives. 32 portraits, 32 serial numbers, 32 destinies.
Sheet 1, pass.
Her eyes move in a trained pattern, scanning for ghosts, for smudges, for the invisible flaw.
The rhythm is demanding. It requires a state of flow where the world narrows to the work.
And then she stops. Not with a jolt, but with a knowing stillness. A ghost image. A microscopic betrayal of perfection.
Hold production. Possible quality issue, press 2, station 5.
The word travels with the urgency of a fire alarm. The mechanical symphony falls silent. Within 90 seconds, the facility manager is there. The weight of decision rests on him.
Show me. The confirmation is swift. The problem is real.
How many years? The trace begins. 3 hours of production from Press 2 must be quarantined.
The facility enters high alert mode. Every sheet from the suspect run is pulled for manual inspection.
Meanwhile, the technicians tear down Press 2. They search for the source of the ghost.
And there it is. A single fiber. A speck of dust with the power to compromise millions. Removed, logged, and understood. The simplest of causes with the most complex of implications. Test prints are run. Examined under the unforgiving eye of magnification.
Clean. Registration is perfect. No ghosting.
Press 2 authorized for restart. Enhanced monitoring protocol active.
Production resumes, but with a higher guard. Every 10th sheet will receive manual inspection.
The flawed sheets are condemned. They will be shredded, pulped, and incinerated. Nothing imperfect leaves.
Good catch. In this building, vigilance is the highest currency.
Maria returns to her work, remembering sheet 183, a reminder that here, attention is everything.
In the lab, science confirms what human instinct caught. All metrics are green.
The survivors move to the final phase. A room within a room, where sheets become individual notes.
Here, precision reaches its zenith. Blades positioned to within 1,000th of an inch.
Vincent Torres verifies what the lasers show. The human eye adds the final layer of assurance. The cut is clean, faster than a blink, with force that would shear steel. A second set of cuts. 32 become 1. The fundamental unit is born. And then they travel, one by one, into the gauntlet of final verification.
Cameras photograph them in millions of pixels. Sensors probe for hidden signatures, all in seconds.
A reject, a smudged serial number, a ghost from a different problem, is caught and removed. 100 notes per bundle, counted with absolute certainty. Bundled by hand. A paper strap seals the count, marked with its own serial number. 10 bundles become a package, 1,000 notes, and it is weighed, the final physical proof.
Package 4,731, weight confirmed, seal and log.
The weight must be exact. Too light or too heavy, and the entire package is inspected again.
Sealed with tape that will show evidence of any tampering. Another layer in the chain of custody.
The finished work is loaded onto armored carts. 40 packages per cart. 40,000 notes.
One last human check. Maria holds a note to the light, tilts it, feels its texture. The final blessing.
Batch 74912, sample inspection complete. All security features present and correct. Quality approved for release.
The product rests in a vault within the fortress, awaiting its journey into the world.
Thomas Chen feels the weight, as he always does. They have created more than product. They have created trust.
She sees not just the flaw, but all the centuries of innovation in her hand.
Thinking deep thoughts?
Just appreciating the craft. We make something pretty amazing here.
It is a quiet moment between professionals who understand.
We're part of those stories, even if we never see them.
He frames their work not as manufacturing, but as enabling human moments.
I caught a problem today. Sheet 183.
The doubt surfaces. The weight of the responsibility.
We have systems on systems. We're good at what we do, Maria. Not perfect, but very, very good.
His reassurance.
Come on, let's close out the day. We've got another 500 billion to make tomorrow.
The work is endless, and so is the commitment.
The imperfect is consigned to pulp and ash. The standard is preserved. She carries the peculiar honor of her work, a responsibility known to few, felt deeply by her.
Before the presses restart, a different ritual begins. The transfer of custody.
Special Agent Marcus Reynolds. Protocol never varies, even after hundreds of transfers.
12 pallets, 480 packages. Serial numbers range from LB0001 2001A through LB0049 2000A.
Each pallet is scanned, verifying its identity against the manifest. The chain of custody grows. Inside the armored shell, the cargo is strapped down and watched by its guardians.
The doors are sealed with a numbered tag. Any break will be evident. Maria watches the departure. Yesterday's work, her work, begins its journey. It blends into the world, carrying its secret of immense value and immense trust.
The route is unpredictable. The vigilance is constant. The goal is uneventful delivery.
Another fortress receives it. The cycle from creator to distributor is nearly complete.
The seal is verified. The doors open. The final verification begins anew.
Every pallet that left Fort Worth must arrive in Dallas.
Exactly.
Transfer accepted. The currency enters the system, ready for its purpose.
Reynolds reflects on the chain of trust. A collective fiction, maintained by unwavering precision.
The notes disperse like seeds on the wind. Each begins its own story.
A withdrawal for a weekend trip. A simple transaction enabled by perfect craftsmanship.
It becomes change, saved toward a goal. A dream given physical form.
It buys groceries for a family. Sustenance paid for with labor, mediated by this token.
Time passes. The note circulates. It is tested and verified.
Eventually, worn from its service, it is called home. Too tired to continue. It is shredded, recycled. Its value is extinguished, but the trust it carried remains. And back at the fortress, the presses never stop. The demand is endless. Thomas Chen feels the vibration of renewal. For every note retired, a new one must be born.
Maria continues her vigil. Her expertise is the unbroken thread in the fabric of trust.
They create the medium of exchange that makes modern life possible. They maintain the trust that holds an economy together.
This is more than paper and ink. It is a promise, printed one perfect piece at a time.